Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. So today we have another bomb reading. I hope you guys are all well. And Sagittarius, we have the sun in the reading, and it's like the other sun, but yeah, it pretty much is like the real sun, which is very cool. And we also have the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, right? Here he is, and Gabriel wants to say something. This is the throat chakra. So it's in the upright. So, and this is a 3 because it's a 12, and somebody wants to speak up about a collaboration. Maybe it's you. This is an interesting reading already, thus far, because we have these cards that look like they could be about love, but they may be about creativity. The sun reverse it can talk about somebody who's kind of sad and wants to get a project underway. It could talk about somebody who feels like external forces are blocking their creativity, or kind of making them sad, sort of. Yeah, because the sun in the upright is all about creating all these kind of opportunities, or it's interesting because, opportunities, or I like to call them opportunities, they're kind of being offered, but we make these opportunities ourselves, right? So we also have attachment, which is really interesting. It's a number 5. Here's the beautiful woman removing the mask, and she is in a cell of, archaic cell from, 1895 somewhere, probably on, Creepy Island, but she's chained here to this post, and she's removing the mask first. So after the mask, she's going to remove the chain. So first she's detaching herself from something, and that is her face on the mask. So she sees herself lying to herself about her life. Yeah, because that was her mask. So she removes that. Somebody removes either you or your person, Sagittarius, right? Because these are generals and they could talk about you or them. So she's, somebody here is removing. I'm going to read it like it's your person. When I speak of creativity, I'll read it like it's you. Because if it's love, it always kind of looks like it's the other person. But only you will know, right? And this could be for anybody since they're general readings. It doesn't necessarily have to be for Sagittarius. No. Okay, so it's a number 5. So somebody removes a mask about their own life and about how they were looking at things, right? Looking at things all kind of twisted or jaded, or just something, drama, whatever they were looking at their life about. Maybe that they had to accept some kind of conditions. The sun reverse can be like, gee, I'm not really happy, right? And I'm not creating what I want in my life. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on. Somebody wants to create something with you here. And so this person has removed their mask. And it's kind of a harsh ending for them, a harsh change. It's a number 5. Yeah. And so, yeah, interesting. So, next move, she's going to unchain herself. Now we have Archangel Gabriel, and here he is. He's got a horn and everything, right? I mean, he's an angel, right? And this person's coming to tell you, I believe, that they have unchained themselves from something. And they know that was kind of holding them back. I'm pretty sure that's what this is, yeah. So before we begin, Sagittarius, if you'd like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. They're lots of fun. They're very personal. We do them on the phone. Yeah, and if you don't know somebody, understand them, if you don't trust them, etc. Or if you haven't seen them in a while and you want to know what they're up to, definitely good to get one. If you want one on your own perspective and clarity, it really helps. I also have, and then you get a tarot reading with that, right? You can get an I Ching reading if you'd like instead. This helps. This shows you what somebody's thinking, or it helps you with your own perspective and decision. Yeah, so you can get really whatever you want. I have tarot readings unto themselves. You can get your chart interpreted. That's the best in the West, in my opinion. They're both really great, the psychic reading and getting your chart. And yeah, and then Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. So let's continue, Sagittarius. 8 of Ariels here. It's like the 8 of Pentacles. So, take pride in your work. Practice makes perfect, considering getting additional education or training. Somebody learns here, and they want to, your person learned we see over here, they took their mask off. They learned they were lying to themselves, or they learned they were in the wrong relationship or doing something that wasn't kind of promoting their happiness, for sure, with the sun reversed. And so this is like the Eight of Pentacles. That's how I see this card. Somebody wants to kind of do the best they can with you, and he's being very humble. Here's the angel, and she's, you know, wearing her pink outfit, right? That's Ariel. And then he's here, and he's reading the book, and, you know, the wisdom is here because kind of the pixie dust is coming off the page. So he's open and humble to learning, right? He's not Mr. Macho. Oh, I already know it all, right? I know everything, and yeah, sure. Okay, so now we have the Five of Raphael, and here he is showing up, and this is like the Five of Cups. It is, because we have everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So this was in the reverse. So this means that somebody has already released regret, or they're possibly hoping you're going to release some regret. It depends, Sagittarius. We're not sure if you have regret, but it is the Five of Cups, and, you know, she is interesting how these packages here, these gifts, they're all opened and they look empty, kind of. It's kind of weird here, but over here is a present unto itself, and she's going to open that one. Embrace the opportunities for happiness. Somebody's doing that here. This is really positive. It's like your person is embracing an opportunity with you, and I feel like they don't want to look back on any regret. Yeah, it's kind of a trip in this reading. It is. And so let's see what we have. Let's see what the witches are saying over here for Sagittarius. We have standing tall. And she's made some type of major decision because you can tell she's in her head right there. Let's look at standing tall and see what it has to say. She's a nice witch. They all are, right? Yeah, not like some of the neighbors. Just kidding, you guys, right? Just teasing. And we have, there's nice neighbors here, right? There are. And so we have, her name is Valonia, right? And she's the coven mother. She watches over the witches. And it says, let's see, she watches over the witches from her treetop, as she has for over 50 years. She's proud of them all, and although she is their chief, she regards herself as there to serve them. She's mindful of their needs and finds her own spirit lifted when she lifts theirs. Yeah. And so Valonia's, in this way, goodness begets goodness, of course. And Valonia's example ensures that Wildwood remains a bastion of healing and love. See, somebody wants to heal a situation with you, and they want to leave the regret behind. So yeah, and I feel like there is regret here. Regret in wasting time or something like that. Let's see what these cards have to say, Sagittarius. Yeah, let's see what the tarot cards have to say today. And yeah, let's see what we got for you guys. For Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius. And we start with the Knight of Swords. He's cutting another man out. Yeah, he is. And he's not being nice about it, of course. How can he be nice about that, right? And, right, just like Blonde Ambition. You guys ever see that movie with Reese Witherspoon, which was really great? And she was kind of a ditzy broad, and she was going to be a hairdresser. But her boyfriend, was in law school. So she went to law school to be with him. I don't think she even ended up with him, no. And then she was actually smart, in the, kind of in the end. But she started doing really well. And that's funny. And then she mentioned, like this guy here, the Knight of Swords cutting out the other night. She just mentioned that, hey, there's no way that they were cracking a case. There's no way that she did that. She just went to the gym. She couldn't have killed. People release endorphins when they go to the gym. They're not able to murder, right? It's kind of like goodness begets goodness, sort of. So let's see what we have. And we have 2 pages, and they are tandem here, or vertical. And here they are. So this person's coming to talk to you because we have Archangel Ariel. So they're coming like an angel, Sagittarius, right? Please, Sagittarius, please. I come to bless you, right? And heal the situation. And so, yeah, we have 2 pages, and we have the throat chakra, the angel who represents the throat chakra or rules it, or yeah. So the death card is here, and so is the 10 of Cups. These are completions. Here's a Knight of Swords, cutting a man out, the overall energy. The challenge is the King of Wands. This is you, Sagittarius. Now, I feel like there's some regret in this reading, so you could be sitting in the challenge because maybe you have regret or you're in regret, or maybe this person feels there's too much regret between you, something like that. It can also be that it's possible, I feel like this is about past regret kind of, but it's possible that this person might want to come to you. They're coming to you to talk to you for sure, and to offer you a healing or to try to heal it with you. But it's possible that they think that, you might regret it, so you might not want to do this. Yeah, that's coming up in this reading here. This person has left behind whatever kind of either regret they had, or they're just looking forward, right? She takes the mask off. Then she's going to take her nightie off. Just kidding, Sagittarius. Okay, the Page of Cups sits in the root. Why it's all happening. Let's get a card here on the Knight of Wands, King of Wands, sorry, Sagittarius. Eight of Wands with it. Yeah, this is change. In change, they're coming to tell you. The Eight of Wands is communication sometimes. He's got his bow and arrow here. He has his target. You're the target right underneath. This person's coming to tell you they've ended something here. They cut something out. They took their mask off. I feel like your person was either lying to themselves about another lover, a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, or a career, or like a life path. They were lying to themselves, and now they're like, no, I got to get off that. And the Page of Cups, it's in the not the challenge, in the root, and we'll get the little cards so we can kind of not block these cards. Let's see what we have here for Sagittarius. And we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they're coming to tell you they made a choice here. That's what they're coming right here. Yeah. King of Pentacles reversed. Maybe it's a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Could be anybody. It could be somebody who... Sometimes when we see the king, it's just because reversed. He's given up his power. He's feeling weak, right? It could be an earth sign. We have the Hierophant here. Two of Pentacles is reversed there. That's interesting. And they already made up their mind here next to the Seven of Cups. So in the past, they already figured all this out. They were going back and forth about it. And the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Seven of Cups is going back and forth too, because he's got all these choices. And, he picked the jewels out of a cup, but he didn't realize that the jewels are chained to the snake. And it's not a nice snake, not for a new life, because the snake means that as well, but he's wrapped around his waist. Like, you're not going to be able to breathe pretty soon. Something like that. And Ten of Cups, Six of Wands. And this is the mindset, or what's on the mind, what's on your person's mind or yours. This is a victory, overcoming, and having my happily ever after. I feel like the mindset in this reading is I recognize the number 6. Sagittarius is my kind of Victoria. This person is, recognizing you here as the one, as their happily ever after. You see? Yeah, very beautiful. And the Hierophant and the Knight of Swords. And this is the 9, sorry. This is worry. The 9 of Swords is worry. And yeah, it is. And so here, the Hierophant, this person's worried. They're fighting their fears though. Right? And this is like, he's sitting up trying to slay the dragon with 9 swords. 8 swords are on the wall. So he kind of released himself because the 8 swords are on the wall and one's in his hand. But he's trying to slay the dragon, like, fight his anxiety and his worry, right? And the Hierophant sits with it. So this is like, this person is really hoping that you're either going to marry them or that you're still going to believe in them. And I feel like for sure they want you to believe in them, because the 8 of Ariel, this is somebody who wants to do their best. So this person's really wanting you to possibly let go of regret here, release regret, and embrace the opportunity for happiness. They're offering you either marriage or something very nice here, Sagittarius. It's not, they're not coming back for, fish and chips over at the pub. No, they're not coming back for that, right? And so 9 of Wands is a giving up. in the reverse, and Three of Wands. And this is like, I'm giving up here. I want my future. I'm giving up on whatever I was guarding or protecting, because these guys are guards, right? And they are. And so he's letting go of the bird, facing his future. This is a positive. This is somebody who says, you know what? My cup is half full, and I'm going to go for it. This is somebody who like says, this is somebody who's in their higher power, because they tell themselves that. They said, this is up to me. This is, I make the decision here about my life, and I decide if I'm going to be a kind of a half empty person or a half full person, half cup, right? Half full cup. You know, you guys know what I mean. I decide that. This person knows that it's up to you, right? It's a choice to be happy. Page of Pentacles is in the environment with the Ten of Pentacles. So we already have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, and these nines are completions. And so in the environment is this person offering you here. Page of Pentacles offering you because they value you here, and here's more Pentacles. Whoa. So this person believes in you. They value, and they're offering you something valuable. The Ten of Pentacles, they're offering you, to me, it looks like family life or something beautiful, something definitely solid, because these are Pentacles, right? Stable and solid. And we have the Death card with the Nine of Wands in the upright. So here, these two guards and the Wounded Warriors over here, and this is the baby deck on this other big deck. And this is like, I'm plugging forward. I'm a little afraid. I got a bandage on my head, but you know, I'm doing this. I'm going to be strong, and I hope that I'm going to transform this with Sagittarius, the Death card. And I hope we're going to end all this regret or whatever it was, right? Yeah, it could have been poor fish and chips, right? Like too greasy, Sagittarius, right? Over at the pub, right? Excuse me, I only like fish and chips if they're really, really good, right? But they're not usually. Let's see what we got here. These are too greasy. Queen of Swords reversed. She has the sword. And, you know, here's the butterfly at the tip of it. So she's twirling that, right? I want a new beginning. It's next to the Death card. And this is like your person's ending something here. As I said, there's some completion. And we have with it the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's something gets defeated and ended. It does. And so, it looks like this person acknowledges they made a mistake. And they're like, you know what? We all kind of make mistakes in life. And so I'm not going to like live my life, I made a mistake, and be miserable forever because you're being hard on yourself, or, you know, you're choosing that route. But this is, he's happy he has a victory, right? Yeah, these people are walking away. And this is change. There's big change here. The Death card is a transforming change, right? Definitely. And we're going to have we're coming into the full moon of Scorpio, and that will be a transforming period for some. And I will have a video on my other channel. It'll be pinned here at the top in the comments. It's going to be a really interesting time because Pluto is also, the moon is squaring Pluto, the full moon. And I feel like Pluto is the ruling planet of Scorpio itself. So it's going to be really interesting. It is. For some people, it's going to be a major transformation in their life if they accept it. Squares are usually, difficult. It's usually a tension building. And then, bam, I have to accept this change, or I have to do this, or I feel compelled, or, even if it's difficult, yeah. So that's going to be really interesting. And of course, I cover the horoscope in the video. And that will be at the top of the comments as soon as I post that. Thanks so much for joining me, Sagittarius. It's really a nice reading here. And somebody feels in the reading, they feel humbled. Like they could have got beaten down in some way. I feel like they had to change their whole life here, or really learn some type of, karmic lesson, right? Nine of Swords, the Hierophant. Sometimes that's a karmic lesson. I'm going to fight my fears here because I've learned here. The Hierophant it can be about learning because he's a mentor, right? He has the Bible up. Like, you better follow these rules, right? And here's the squires, and they're following it, but which is a 5 as well. Wow. So yeah, very interesting here. I feel like this person believes differently. Yeah, they believe differently, and that's what the Scorpio full moon will bring. It'll bring some major profound change to some people, and they will not be believing in the same way about. It depends, and then I'll be covering that in the video. Thank you so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you can get notifications.